I don't understand how people keep on accepting gigs at award shows. It either ends up with you getting slapped, laughed off stage, or driven off Twitter. So when that next award show producer calls you and asks you if you'd like to sing or present that thing, the answer should be pretty obvious.
No.
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 No. No.
No.
No. No. No.
Truly, this video is going to kill me today because I'm honestly a huge fan of hers, but the amount of attention she's been getting on Twitter, poor Ariana DeBose, who can't seem to get out of the spotlight, where she seems to like to live, until it results in her having to delete her Twitter account. The memes, like I said, have just been absolutely glorious, and I need to go see what all the hype is about, so we need to react to her BAFTA performance this past weekend. Now, in most of my reaction videos, I'll let the full video play just to get a full sense of the whole performance, but I'm going to warn you now, there's going to be a lot of stopping. So if you want to see this thing in its entirety, go find it somewhere else and then come back to this video. Yeah, Ariana DeBose, her great BAFTA performance. Let's go see what we think.
Now there was a time when they used to say that behind every great man there had to be a great woman.
I'm at home getting ready to watch the BAFTAs, and when I hear Ariana DeBose is performing the opening number, I'm genuinely excited because I absolutely love the girl. She 100% deserved an Oscar this year for her role in West Side Story, a role that also won an Oscar in its original interpretation in 1961, to the amount of pressure to have to redo that role, a role that already won the Academy Award, and for her to step in and absolutely destroy it the way she did. And it wasn't even a sympathy award. She 100% unequivocally deserved that Oscar. And I wish I could have recorded my initial reaction on the couch because it took me 10 seconds to realize, oh shit, this is gonna be rough. The girl, 10 seconds in, she's 2 bars in, she's completely off key. I read somewhere that she wrote the whole song herself, which is a huge red flag to begin with. We'll get to that later. She can't even commit on the right key, and right away I'm thinking, oh shit, yeah, we in trouble here.
These times have changed, don't you know that they're no longer true? So we're coming out of the kitchen, 'cause there's something people got to say to you.
So for wagering a bet, she's sung maybe what, 20 or 30 notes here? Over under 15 that she's hit. How many do we think? Because I think it's well under. That's the biggest problem I have with this performance, and none of the memes are going to be able to capture this, but she was just unbelievably off tune from start to finish in this entire number, and it doesn't get any better. That stretch right there of 10 seconds was maybe the best part you're going to get in this entire performance. The choreo is okay, simple and whatever, but it actually was done well. She kind of sounds okay. I mean, that slow pan behind the audience is that's, first of all, it's just so cringeworthy right away because you don't need to see their faces to realize the energy in the room is just not there, and it's not going to be a good thing. Again, where is that note? Where do you think that note is?
Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? Can you see? There's a woman right next to you. Oh yeah, sister.
Okay, again, I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about the lyrics. Can you see? Everybody look around you. Can you see? Can you see? There's a woman right next to you. Wow. And I'm sure all of you know it gets better, don't worry. What I don't get is if you're asked 3 or 4 months ahead of the BAFTAs if you want to perform the opening number, which never ends well for anyone, so I'm not sure why you accept that in the first place. This is not like 12 o'clock at night cramming for a paper the next day sort of scenario. Like, you have time to enlist a whole bunch of friends that you have in the industry to come and help you write something or produce something that is actually going to be worthwhile. If not worthwhile, better than look around, there's a woman right next to you. That enlist some help. At least do that.
All the ladies in the room, supporting and leading, all here I presume. Home child, Dolly D, Carrie and Carrie with the C.
The more people she mentions, it just ends up like more actresses are saying, please, I know I did something this year, but please don't put that camera on me. I cannot hide how much I hate this right now. please mention someone else. God, it's the one time at the BAFTAs you wish you weren't nominated, or you wish you weren't in something this year, or you wish you weren't even a woman, because you know inevitably that spot and that camera is hitting you at some point, and you're going to have to put on the best performance you've given this year, not the one you were nominated for. The poor people in this room.
Michelle, I've loved you from the start. Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my woman king.
If you have Twitter, if you have the internet this week, you have seen the memes coming out one after another about this, and they're absolutely, some of them are just absolutely glorious. Look, I get it, I really do. Viola Davis is in the room. She's one of the best actresses of all time. You need to acknowledge her, and she was in a film this year that was most notably snubbed by the Oscars, titled The Woman King. So now you need to rhyme the word king. But first of all, you choose thing. Dr. Seuss, hello. And second of all, you choose to lay it on Angela Bassett in some flippant she did the thing. Do you know who Angela Bassett is? I mean, she's been producing incredible work for years that's gone largely unacknowledged, but now she finally is acknowledged, and you flippantly throw her into your terrible rap with Angela Bassett did the thing. Love it. Gold. You make it too easy for these trolls online. That's what you're doing. You're making it far too easy. If only she had a really good friend she could call on that she worked with for years, that notoriously blended rap and musical theater together and put it out into a history-making musical. Maybe she could call on him for a couple of lines. A phone conversation with Lin-Manuel Miranda for 10 minutes is going to spit better bars than anything she can come up with in an entire year. So yeah, maybe give the man a call and let him give you a couple notes on this rap that you've written for yourself.
Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family. Choo!
The fact that you're hitting 20% of your notes, for me, gives you no wiggle room when people start coming after you. That's number one. Look, this is my biggest takeaway from the whole thing. To produce this, you were clearly given a budget of about $6. Chairs you stole from backstage, the pink jumpsuit, who knows, the backup dancers are fine, and a song you decided to write yourself. So I think we can all agree that she had absolutely nothing to work with. That's fine. But why are we going into some serious 3-minute tribute video to women in the industry like you're trying to win a BAFTA yourself? You can actually survive a line like Angela Bassett did the thing if the rest of your performance is absolute perfection. And it wasn't. There's not a perfect moment in this entire performance, and therein lies the problem. You cannot put camp musical theater and fighting for women equality into the same performance. It's always going to blow up in your face because no one can take anything that comes out of your mouth seriously, whether it's in pitch or not. I'm sorry that I can't even make it to the end of this video. It is far too cringeworthy and I've watched it too many times. If you need to see it, go search out the internet. It's all over the place. You will absolutely find it. I do hope she finds her way back on social media. These things kind of just have to run their course and they will die down eventually. I think it goes a long way for her to come out and say, look, yeah, I kind of shit the bed on that performance. I think that would help it go away a lot faster, but I really don't see that coming anytime soon. Please let me know what you all thought about it in the comments below. A lot of people are coming to her defense over this performance. So if you thought it was great, if you thought it was horrible, let me know about it. I'd love to read those in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, join me at my Patreon page, and I'm Marc Daniel Patrick, and we'll be back next time.